Business has been kind of slow these days, thanks to Sheriff Gorman Truart. He's been coming down hard on my competition and anyone else he deems unlawful. I've been playing it safe by keeping a low profile, but as my landlord recently reminded me, the rent is late. He says he's going to pay me a visit tomorrow to collect, so I'll have to go amateur for some quick cash. The warehouses by the docks should fit the bill. In addition to the usual shipping traffic, there's also a small smuggling operation sponsored by the local underground. Not too many guards, lots of dark corners, and several points of entry should make this job painless and profitable. Maybe I'll even have something left over for myself once the rent is paid. Wasn't that long ago that I was planning on my retirement. Now the only thing that's getting retired is my standards. If things get any worse, I'll have to go back to picking pockets in the streets.
Hello, fellow Night Stalkers. My name is Angel Wolf, and in this series I'm covering Thief 2: The Metal Age, released by Looking Glass Studios back in 2000. This is the second mission of the game. It's called Shipping and Receiving, and here are the different difficulty levels. You have Normal, Hard, and Expert. And I normally play on Expert, so in this case I have to put a shipping label on a giant crate to have it sent to my fence. I have to find a bunch of spice. There's a whole bunch of stuff to steal in the level, and I can't kill anyone. And that's pretty much it, so let's play. So this is the loadout screen. This is kind of the shop for the game that you get before every mission. And you can buy things like tips, a lot of different equipment. I need some flash bombs, and maybe water arrows. And I'll buy one healing potion and one moss arrow. It looks like I'm in the northwest corner of the warehouse yard. The complex consists of two large buildings with a dock to the south. Building A is home to a handful of local businesses. A code number is written on the map for each one, and I hope it has something to do with getting in. The note I picked up from my fence spoke of the two wealthiest tenants of the warehouse. I'll have to keep my eyes open for the names Gilver and Porter. That guy up there might be trouble. It's a good thing guys like him are notoriously lazy about looking down. Now I can search the crates in relative peace. It's just a bit too high. Maybe a running leap from the loading ramp will be easier. Sounds like I dropped down in the nick of time. It's a good thing I brought my lockpicks. Ah, a rope arrow. This will make climbing on wooden structures much easier. Sometimes crates like this can be opened. This statue ought to be worth a few coins.
I've had enough of you.
Sometimes you just get lucky. A microsecond more and that blow might have only staggered the guy. That appears to be a hammerite. I wonder what he's doing here this time of night.
You must be Uriel. Well, you're late. I thought I made it clear to you hammers that I don't like to be kept waiting.
Be thankful I treat with thee at all, unbeliever. 'Tis late, and I seek to finish here quickly that I may return to my brethren.
Well, my cranky friend, head this way and I'll show you to your ship. You know, you hammers used to bring a lot of money my way, but I haven't seen you around lately.
I require but a fourth part of my usual order. It is all we are needful of. For our numbers have fallen since the rise of the accursed heretics.
Heretics? You mean the mechanists, right?
Speak not that accursed name to me. They follow not the way of the Master Builder, but a false prophet who twists holy scripture to his own selfish desire. Nay, worse still, those infidels would raise his lies to the level of holy word.
I've been hearing a lot about them lately. Don't know what to think of them yet, but seems like they've got plans to improve the city, making life better for people like me, which is more than you hammers ever did.
The heretics are naught but a trial for the faithful of the Builder. They know nothing of devotion, of faith, of craftsmanship or skill, and blindly follow the path of lies, greed, and deception. Markest thou my warning? At the forge of the Master Builder, he will separate steel from dross, and those who follow falsehoods instead of faith will be forever cast aside.
Yeah, whatever you say. Let's just go and finish up our business.
In the past, the Hammerites were the most powerful religious faction in the city, spreading the word of their builder god at the end of a large hammer. Now it seems a new group called the Mechanists are taking over.
Looks like nothing.
We can't have this guy getting in our way.
Is that...
Gotta stay on my toes anyway. Jordan, is that you?
I hear Captain Davidson came into port about 4 hours ago.
That's what I heard. I hope that dirty smuggler brought us some spice. There's none to be found anywhere within this cursed city anymore.
I know what you mean. I used to grow my own spice, as well as fruits and vegetables, but all my crops died months ago and won't grow back no matter what I try.
It's as if all the plant life in the city up and died. Have you noticed that all the trees in Eastport are wilted and dead?
Maybe Davidson will smuggle in trees next. I don't know where he's getting the spice from, but his prices are steep. He's quickly becoming a rich man. Is someone there?
So Captain Davidson is here, and it sounds like he's smuggling spice. Its value on the black market has increased of late, so it should fetch me a fine price. As for the trees, let's just say I've had too many dealings with nature recently to cry over a few dead trees. Your timing couldn't have been better.
Hello? Seems peaceful enough now.
Another body for the pile.
Evening, Dante. You look exhausted. You should get some sleep.
I remember what it was like to sleep. Boss left this morning and put me in charge of unloading and cataloging all the incoming shipments from the mechanists. Every single bloody thing they order is made out of metal. I've been lifting heavy crates all day long, and I think my back is about to break.
Bunch of taffers in this city. I live near Dayport, and I used to have a nice view of the mountains. I used to watch the sunrise with my wife every morning. But now, that metal monstrosity casts a permanent shadow over my house.
Oh, the Mechanist Tower, you mean? The city has certainly changed over the last year. A lot of that's because of the Mechanists. I was in Dayport just last week. All the trees are gone, and there are giant chimneys spewing out foul soot.
My whole neighborhood stinks of that blackened air. My house used to be white, but now it's gone gray with that smudge. And my son coughs constantly.
Well, there's more to the Mechanists than just factories. While I was in Dayport, I had to stop by the Mechanist Tower to pick up a payment. I couldn't believe what I saw. They had these mechanical faces that watched me and sent shivers down my spine, I tell you.
Yeah, I know all about those metal watchers. They installed some here in the Building B the other day. I heard they plan on replacing us guards with them because they don't need to give them pay at the end of the week. I heard rumors that we're all going to be fired. If that's true, then I'll have to live in the woods like a pagan.
Mechanical faces? I really don't like the sound of that.
Probably just...
You stay right here. Those footsteps don't sound like mine. I hate these brightly lit areas. That guard on the other side of the window might have seen me. Rooftops are usually the best way in. You'd be amazed how often people forget to close high windows. That didn't go as planned. I think I made a bit too much noise.
As soon as I find you, you're dead. Where are you?
Time for a flashbomb. Uh-oh. It only stunned the archer.
Take that!
Finally. Go to sleep. Ugh. I'm trying to climb up onto the ledge, but I keep tripping over these bodies. There goes the office manager. Looks like he'll be sleeping in his office this evening.
I saw something.
A weekly financial report. Nothing terribly important, but this vase looks like it's worth something. Time to read some notes. Add an EZO crystal for grinding lenses. Interesting. A broken elevator. Sounds like there might be something valuable up there. An eviction notice. Sounds like Germ wants a metal face installed to protect his crystal. So the evicted tenant was running a gambling ring. Maybe he left behind a thing or two. The mystery of the numbers is solved. Each code opens the bay doors to one of the businesses. Lady Angelica's Apothecary sounds like a good place to start. 0624. It's on the readout. Now I just hope this machine works. Such a nice dark hallway. Nice for planning an ambush. This looks like an exact twin of that other hall. There's probably another guard here, too. I almost feel sorry for them sometimes. Uh-oh. I need to find some darkness. From the sound of things, he should be coming through that door any second. What was I thinking? Stairs are far too noisy. Maybe this switch calls the elevator. Maybe not. Time for another plan. With no flash bombs left, running is my only option. I must have something that'll help me out of this. A slow fall potion? Yeah, that could work nicely. Sometimes the best way to lose someone chasing you is to jump somewhere they can't follow. Ah, blessed darkness. That guard will have to come down the long way, and his confidence about actually catching me will fade.
There was something there.
You can search for me all you want. You'll never find me up here.
Nothing there.
Now go to sleep. Since I'm already over here, I might as well start looting the other businesses. So it looks like the key machine works. The bay door is wide open. A note about the increasing prices for greenery in the city. If this keeps up, I might have to grow my own little garden. An invisibility potion. I may have to call on Lady Angelica more often. I think these keypads are all linked. Let's try the next business. Bramridge, 7732. Well, look who it is. It's the guard who chased me earlier. And from his body language, it looks like he's given up the search. Time to make sure we don't run into each other again. Now we can check out this guy Bramridge. Looks like Bramridge works for Gilver. This shipping label might come in handy. Time to loot Lord Porter's. 6937. So this is the guy who makes the statues. These look small enough to carry out of here, along with the cash box. Let thine arrow fly into mine crystal eye. Sounds like a cryptic way of saying shoot the crystal ball. Nice little prize for a bit of archery. This must be the broken elevator. Time to use my bow again. Looks like Lord Porter's made himself a little bedroom away from home. No wonder his downstairs neighbor is complaining about the noise. An appointment calendar, but none of the names are familiar to me. Before I forget, I'll check these boxes over here for anything useful. Next on the list is the shop of the lens grinder, Noah Germ, 0928.
Germ is the man that makes those magic lenses. There's probably some valuable lenses in here.
This must be that Adonisio crystal I heard about. Sometimes I just like breaking windows. I enjoy the sound it makes. These glasses look lined with gold. Should fetch a fair bit of coin. Next we have the evicted gambler, Lucky Salentura, 0266. Looks like this card game ended in a hurry. There's nothing on the shelves, but maybe there's something hidden on the top shelf. Ah, looks like a key. And it appears to fit this safe down here. Something bad must have happened for him to leave these golden dice behind. I'm in the mood for one more. Gilver Exporting, 7933. This crate looks like it's heading to a wealthy politician overseas. With the help of a new label, it's now getting shipped to my fence in Shalebridge. Banners on the wall can be a good place to hide things, like this gem. Sounds like Gilbert's business is hanging by a thread. I almost feel sorry for ripping him off. Almost. Let's see what other valuables Gilbert has stashed away on the second floor. Lots and lots of fancy gold plates. Climbing around on crates is one of my favorite parts of this job. People stash the most valuable stuff further in. I need to take a break from pressing those buttons. Time to search around Building B.
Hello?
Close call. Now let's take him out of the picture.
Quiet now. I'm sure it was nothing.
There's lots of guards around this side. Luckily, there's also a lot of shadows.
Not again.
Nothing there. Weird.
Nobody will find him here.
What was that?
I'll take that key from you.
Is someone there?
It's far too bright to approach, unless I'm invisible.
That looks like Captain Davidson's cargo ship. He's a shady guy. He's smuggling and piracy.
That's a sound that usually makes my flesh crawl. If I open the door from up here, I can get a better idea about what I'm facing. Ugh, baby spiders. They don't seem to notice me up here. Clever way to guard some spice. Those wretched things. Yo ho ho. A pirate's life for me. I think I heard something open below. Those banners look mighty suspicious. Looks like Davidson is behind Gilver's business problems, and more of this spice can be found among the boxes in Building B. Someone must have gotten into the captain's secret stash. This could explain why Lucky left his dice behind. He doesn't look very lucky now. Time to play with my new rope arrow. Without it, I would have had to jump down through the skylights. I really don't feel like getting hurt by falling. No rope arrow required here, just good old climbing. I can reuse rope arrows, providing I remember to grab it when I reach the top. Those guards above need to be dealt with before I continue. That opening looks like a good place for a rope arrow. Sometimes you can grab the rope arrow at the lowest point and survive the fall. So this must be a mechanical face. That switch I pulled earlier probably turned it off. Ah, the classic secret bookcase. It seems the mechanists are really throwing their weight around. It's starting to sound like they are worse than the Hammerites. Every little bit helps. It seems dark enough to sneak up on this guy.
Over there.
Now where did the other one go? Ah, there he is. This must be Osterland's office. More spice. I might just keep a little bit for myself when this is over. It'll help me relax. These switches look interesting. It looks like they opened these bay doors. What in the world is that metal monstrosity? These look like relics from the Lost City. Should be worth quite a bit to the right buyer. It seems Watch Officer Morgan is pretty corrupt. His name might come in handy. Now that all is quiet, it's time to use that rope arrow again. Some locks require both picks. A second rope arrow. Always good to have in case the first one breaks.
someone say something?
One last guard with his back to me. The warehouse complex is now still and quiet. Just a few more businesses to go, and then I'm history. What was that number again? 5188.
I hear this guy is quite a popular musician. His unpublished work should be valuable.
A mechanical lock that requires a gear, like this one. This music makes me think of a town covered in fog. Let's see. 6013 is next.
Mino makes the best steaks in the entire city. His recipes may catch me a pretty penny.
Stupid thing. Stop moving, damn you. Direct hit. Ah, 2 more of them. Just a little lower. Thank goodness the big one is safely locked up.
Ew. So that's Mino's secret ingredient.
What's next? Barbers turning clients into meat pies? Wonder how they keep this room so cold. There appear to be vents up above. Maybe this button opens them. That sounded like a key falling on metal. One spider managed to stay alive, but not for long. Another one of Lord Porter's statues. Seems like I'm not the only one stealing from him. That looks like a pretty heavy-duty safe. It's a good thing I already found the key. Two businesses to go. Looks like Kilgore's next. 0590. This was the guy talking to that Hammerite earlier. Maybe he's got some of their relics tucked away. This gold hammer fits that description. Things really aren't going so well for the Hammerites. The noisemaker arrow. It makes a nice warbling sound as it flies through the air, and a series of loud clicks where it lands. Good for a minor distraction. No, wait. I can open the bay door for the last business in the main office. Capeza 0457. Almost done with this job.
This place looks like an inventor's shop. There's probably a valuable gadget or two around here.
Another one of those creepy faces. There's something even more sinister about this one. These scouting orbs interface with my mechanical eye, allowing me to spy around corners without being seen. Another job well done. Now I just have to get back over this wall. So that was the mission. I found all the treasure and the secrets, and I knocked out every single guard. In this mission we saw a little bit of foreshadowing about the rise of the mechanists and their devices. Coming up next, Garrett has to break into a police station in order to frame someone. Thanks for watching, and may the shadow hide you.